Hello, I'm Don Veith of the Gasaya Academic All-American Committee. I'm joined today by Xander Skinner, the Academic All-American Male at-Large Student Athlete of the Year for NCAA Division II. Xander, thank you for spending some time with me today.
Oh, no, thank you for your time. I really do appreciate it.
You know, you are a 21-time All-American in McKendree. That's a big accomplishment already, and the first All-American in school history is NCAA Division II program. What does this award mean for you?
Honestly, the words can't really find the words that describes the feeling I had. My coach Jimmy Tierney called me a couple days ago, telling me like, "Hey, this is the award you're getting," and just the emotions that ran through me is quite amazing. And I just think my past 5 years in McKendree just set up everything well for me, including my academics, my sport, my coaches, my professors that I've had, just helped me guide me in the right direction for this.
You know, why are athletics and academics a key part of your life?
So I'm from a smaller country in Southern Africa, Namibia. So there you either go professional in your sport immediately or you decide and you go and study. So I wanted to do a combination of both. So this is kind of where I decided to come to America. Not a lot of people even thought about it. And I was like, no, I definitely want to pursue my swimming career as well as my academics and get a degree and come out of it a better person in the sense that I have a degree. I'm happy with my accomplishments in swimming. And I think the difficult part for me was finding that exact balance between studying, getting to bed on time before morning practice at 6 a.m. every morning. So I think that was definitely a challenge the first couple of years. And as I kind of found my own routine and things, kind of worked out perfectly at the end.
Who would you say you'd credit for installing those values in your life just to find that balance in both academics and athletics?
Definitely my parents. My parents were both athletes in college. My dad played rugby and my mom played field hockey. And growing up as well, they just taught me, listen, it's a really important balance. Sport is very important, but at the end of the day, you're going to have a real job one day after sports and academics. So they've definitely, since I was young, always reminded me that enjoy your sports, focus on your schoolwork a little bit more than your sports. And I think as soon as I came to America, Jimmy was quite honest about us in the sense of that I want you guys to perform really well in the pool, really well at practice, really well at meets. But remember, I want a high standard of academics as well. And I think that's kind of just that same mentality that my parents had about you need to perform in the pool if you want to, but really focus on in your academics. And I think everything is guided in the States being a student athlete, everything is guided towards you finding success both in your sport as well as in academics.
You mentioned before 6 o'clock practices. I'm sure those also include classes and then, evening workouts. And, how did you make that all work out?
I think my freshman year was definitely an adjustment, waking up at probably 5 o'clock in the morning, kind of have my routine, drink my cup of coffee, head to practice, get back, breakfast. But of course you have class throughout the day, which is pretty difficult at times, especially your third, fourth class, and you kind of dozing off in the back a little bit. And then you just remind yourself, okay, I'm here for a reason. Afternoon practice rolls around, maybe you have a night class as well. So definitely think some of my days were pretty full. I also did take more credit hours in my first 2 years of college just to get the majority of the work out of the way. While you're young, you're like extremely excited, you're full of energy. And as college progressed, I had a little bit less credit hours every semester. So it kind of worked out great. The fact that I just decided my first 2 years, I'm going to go all in, do everything I can and that is available. So yeah, just finding that balance between obviously take a nap in the afternoon before practice, just get a little bit of a refresher again.
You share 6 school records. A lot of them are in the relay, and what is there a particular one that's that's your kind of your favorite one, or is it it's hard to pick a favorite one, I guess, in that regard.
I think it's definitely hard to pick a favorite one. I would definitely say one of my most liked races in a sense was definitely the 200 medley relay. we won that at NCAAs in 2020, the day before NCAAs got cancelled. So that was my real first taste of victory and standing on the top of the NCAA and knowing all this hard work paid off. I would say the 800 freestyle relay as well. It was me being a fifth year and 3 other freshmen. So that was quite special to me, seeing the younger guys immediately step it up their first year at college. And it just reminded me of how excited I was then and how I wanted to achieve something great. And for them to come second, was probably one of the greatest experience of their swimming career. So I definitely think it's a good shared experience in relays, especially it's hard to say which relay or which record, but obviously the record's quite nice to have, and my individual record in the 200 freestyle, it's quite special to me. I kind of got stuck on a certain time for 4 years, decided to take my 5th year, and just finally dropped a lot of time to break the record. So that's a special one for myself.
You got to take that 5th year this past season and another opportunity to compete, and talk about your season.
Season actually went great. I was very excited about the season. I talked to Jimmy about it, saying I'm going to take this year as a gift. And I got a 5th year. Not a lot of people, first time probably in history in NCAA that people got 5 years of fully competing every season. So I was like, this is a gift. I'm going to use it to my advantage and make the best of it. So definitely had a great conference compared to the past couple of years. Won an individual gold, couple silvers, relays, most of them we won there. NCAAs just got faster because now you have 5 years worth of student athletes at NCAAs, and just the level of Division II is so much better than it was my freshman year. So I definitely think season was quite stressful then for a little bit, just all the training, and then January came around. A lot of people got put into quarantine. COVID kind of popped his head back in the situation. So that was a bit nerve-wracking for me, just thinking three years of collegiate athletics with COVID in the background somewhere, either the whole season, at the end of the season, in the middle of the season. But this year, I think we had a strong training group this year. A bunch of freshmen came in, really stepped it up, and a bunch of older guys too that just really put down good work.
What's next for you overall?
I'm actually sitting in Tempe, Arizona right now. So I moved from Illinois about 3 weeks ago, I would say. So I'm joining the Arizona State University professional swimming team. So we train with a university team, but I think it's a handful of us that go to separate meets, like the TIA Pro Series meet, US Open, US National. So about 5 guys of us just training with the college kids. And then I'm also racing different meets, and also got accepted into the MBA program down here. So that was quite exciting for me, one of the top business schools in America. So yeah, it was definitely, yeah, how can I explain this? Just a good achievement for myself, just getting into a top tier program like this and being able to train alongside the best in the world, like Ryan Held, Grant House. It's definitely been beneficial for me this past couple of weeks.
That's awesome. And, thank you again. And congratulations, Xander, on being this year's male academic All-America of the Year for the at-large.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.